you promoted us on 24 different Discord servers?
We're live.
Okay. Hello and welcome to the world of Aeraus. Since it's been 3 weeks, we shall do our usual thing of when we've had time off between sessions of everybody introducing themselves.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I play Agamida. My player name is Nicole, and Agamida is a barbarian lizard folk who solves her problems, both personal and non-personal, with ritual combat.
Alexa?
Oh, wait. I am Alexa. I play Poseidon, possibly Athena at some point. The kobold artificer, who is really confused at the moment,
Alan?
and possibly has started some moral breaking things, such as breaking kneecaps for a mafia.
Alan? Alan?
Lil? No, Lil.
Fine, I'm Lil. I played Demia. Demia wants to solve this, so... because it sounds fun. And bad people need a beating.
Alan?
I be Alan. I play the resident nutcase. I suppose is a good way of phrasing it.
Yeah.
I'm the sorcerer, not sorcerer, summoner Sachi, whose mental state is constantly in flux.
Hum?
Hi, I'm Hum. I play Dorian. He's a ranger.
Moira?
Hello, everyone. I'm Moira, and I play Vixen, the Way of the Astral Self monk, Fox-themed shifter, and I am definitely not a bard anymore.
But you put on an amazing
Anymore?
Necro?
Yes, sorry. Yes, sorry. Brain, yes.
Introduce yourself.
Yes. Hello, I am Necromojo, and I am playing Colton Loris. Got distracted for a bit, sorry.
Or as we call it,
And I'm...
a moment ending in Y.
And I'm Eliza, your guide and DM to the world of Aeraus. So, who wants to recap what happened last time?
I did it
Do you
last
remember
time.
We have to find a book.
Shit happened. We have to find something.
We are. I think we're going on a boat.
Oh
No. Hold on, I remember. Actually, hold on, before we do this recap, do we want me to do the recap or do we want someone else to do the recap?
If you remember, go for it.
I do remember, but do we want me to? Because it's going to be full of insults, probably.
Can you just do it without insulting people?
No.
Yeah, I'll try.
I'll probably fail.
So what happened was the nutcase decided to be even more of a nutcase. Dorian and the bard decided to have had a bit of a one-to-one where Dorian destroyed a table even more than it already was to kind of put a point across that, hey, your fists aren't weapon. If your fists are only weapons, then what the fuck are my fists? Something about like you can also play music as well. I don't know. Watch the last episode. Then people got dressed up in their finery. Dorian, I think, had like 2 nat 1s or something on like insight and perception. So decided, you know what, I'm the most relaxed off guard I've ever been. Had about like 4 pims. Completely just wrote off the massively armored what was he, Goliath or something?
Goliath.
Goliath, because that's not suspicious at all. At which point we all got told to go that we had to go to the head mafioso. At which point, and I will say this, Dorian was rudely sobered up. He was ready to have an emotional drunk scene of having an emotional breakthrough, because yes, it's healthy to have emotional breakthroughs when you're drunk. People who are
Do you
listening,
remember it?
just so you're not, just don't make it your primary way of emotionally like advancing. Okay, it's fine for it to be every so often. I'm not saying don't. I'm not saying make it a common thing. Like I'm talking like once or twice a year. You don't even have to get properly shit faced. Just enough, just enough social lubrication to get like the talking going. Then they were told to go to the. Then they were dragged off to the head mafioso. At which point they were told, you now have to work for me, who is also working for the General Empire.
Yep.
Yep. And unfortunately, when we're being blackmailed because of a certain nutcase,
That was a cover-up. That was a cover-up for him.
No, it's a legitimate he told us that because certain individuals in the party have revealed their abilities. The other crime families now want to recruit us, and the only thing between the crime family and crime families and us are is this mafioso head, who is also a general rat. And we now don't have a choice but to work for him.
To be fair,
and something about finding a book.
To be fair, it wasn't just Sachi. There was also the incidents of a Garmador street fight. And the accidental summoning
I
of a
said
goddess.
nutcase. I said nutcase. That could cover 2 people in our group.
I think it
At the
covers
very
Exactly.
most
too
of
many.
the people in our
And the
group.
accidental
No,
summoning...
no. Dorian's a fucker.
Don't forget the
Let's be accurate.
Don't forget the accidental summoning of a god into the heart of the sea.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Because 2 of us sided, and Dorian decided to go see a god in a temple.
We summoned the god in her temple.
Exactly. Yes, we went to.
We went outside the city.
Well, the god that we spoke to didn't have a temple outside the city. Their temple was in the city.
To be fair, given what I did, I most likely would have probably summoned her if I actually got the right percentage die. Let's be honest here.
Anyway, does that cover last session?
Pretty much.
If I missed anything,
Yeah.
go back and go back and watch the VOD. It's on YouTube.
You were shown the room where the book was
But it's
stolen
somewhere on
from,
YouTube.
and we ended with you about to begin your
Investigations.
We're about
investigation.
We're about to investigate.
Speaking of, I would like to ask one question before everything resolves. I did have one question that I did have a thought for.
Oh,
Do these mafias have a union? Like, health and safety union, like, make sure they're properly treated, the place that they're in is, safe for them as well as anyone trying to, break in as well. I don't know why you...
1 second. Are you asking if a crime city has a safety union?
they do not.
I have a question. He said he sent another team before us, correct? But they
Yes.
were missing. Because we need to ask if they have anything on them that we can track if we can't track the book.
Or if there's anything in the vault that looks like it may have been stolen as well.
All that, yeah. Or if one of the...
I wasn't going to ask that because, well, she already kind of told us we could have asked that.
Or we have to ask if there
Kinda.
anyone, or we can ask if anyone in the book, anyone on the missing team has anything, super specific we can track with a locate object spell.
We're going to need to buy a locate object spell scroll because I know for a fact that Hum doesn't have the required spell level for it, and I don't even... I can't.
If this mafia boss can't get it for us, he has bigger issues.
Sorry.
The issue.
Quick, right. What item are you trying to find?
anything that isn't the last book, because apparently that cannot be tracked by scrying spells.
We do have a way to track it. We actually do have a way to track it. It's just not like GPS. It's in this exact location. If Eliza, how long is a long rest in this campaign? Sorry, not a long rest. A short rest. Sorry, a short rest in this campaign.
I made it half an hour because I figured an hour was too long.
Half an hour.
God, that's what companies say.
Yeah. Hold on 1 second. So short rest. Let's say 24 hours minus 8 hours for long rest. Divide that by. No. Am I dividing out times in that by foot? Hold on, no. Sorry, 1 second. Let's times that by 60. What the fuck? Whatever. Times that by 60. Divide that by 30. Okay, so over the course of this entire day, if I do nothing but short rest, back to back, up until we have a long rest, I can do 32 detect portal pings. If that book is opened at any point during those 32 pings, I will get a location of the portal, assuming that the portal is connected. Did he tell us what realm it was, what plane the book was connected to?
The material plane.
Yeah.
The material plane. Cause it's
Which one?
The material plane.
It's
is
this
the
one.
history of this plane.
Eliza?
How this world was made.
The book is connected to the material plane, but it's also got traces of the origin plane in it.
That's it. That was the one that was important.
Isn't the origin plane like where all the Eldritch bullshit comes from?
Yes.
Okay,
Yeah,
cool.
The origin plane was the important one, because the origin plane cannot be mistaken for... Because in theory, anyone teleporting in could ping up as a material plane. The origin plane ping was required for confirmation. So if they open that book at any point... if they are opening that book and reading that while I'm pinging it, I will get a ping on their location. However, that requires them to have it open when I'm pinging, because this is not a constant scan. It's kind of like a scan pulse, and I only have 32 of these. And I'm going to assume that if I'm doing nothing but short resting for the entire day, I cannot do any other type of investigation.
Pretty much, yeah.
There's also the fact that reportedly any mortal that reads it will go insane.
Mortal.
Unless you have celestial blood.
Sorry, say that again. Unless you have what?
Celestial blood.
Okay, I also have another question. Because I've been thinking about this. I've been thinking about a similar concept. Warforged. One, are they a thing on this world?
Technically, they are. They're called Soltrons.
Okay.
You met some of them?
Secondly, I will ask the guy. I will ask the mafioso guy about this. Can Soltrons read that book?
Technically, no, unless they were descended from celestial blood, because the soul still.
Okay, I want to know, why are you asking about this? Because I feel like we have like two potential options for this.
I don't know. I'm just kind of just going down this road because I don't know.
Look,
As a last case scenario.
Yeah, you pinging will be a good layer plan. But for now, let's start the investigation in earnest. And I like to you keep a roboting out, or is that just on my end? Okay.
It's mine too.
Okay, let me fix my mic.
Yeah. You ready?
Anyway, over to you guys.
But I don't think we need to get like someone else to read the book, because it requires mortals can read it. Like, if it requires celestial blood, then Sidon definitely can read it.
No.
At some point,
We don't have the book.
Oh, God, sorry.
We don't have the book connected.
Yeah, I know, but I think if we get the book, we don't need to worry about someone else being able to about getting someone else to read it.
Hum's asking who could read it in case who has it right now.
Oh, okay.
Has someone try to read it? We're not.
Okay, I get that.
Yeah, it's trying to figure out who could read it. Now, don't get me wrong. I'm thinking from the standpoint of if they're able to read it, then then I can possibly detect it. Just going down that avenue of search if everything else goes to shit.
I have something to say. You would need either celestial blood, or you would have needed to have been at the reactor when it blew up, so that way you could have been infused with the energies from it.
Looks aside then.
Kind of energies would that be?
Well, being since it blew up like 5,000 years ago,
Everything.
the chances of anybody being still that type of person would be unlikely.
If it was the Alshir Darnik, the original Alshir Darnik.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's always glitches.
Do we have? Can you give us the information about the other team while we investigate? Can you go get paperwork about the other team while we investigate the fault, Mister?
Yeah, sure. He pulls out the file from his desk and hands it to you. It's about the size of a resource packet.
I was worth thinking. Is the height and width of it bigger than me?
Yes, because remember, this person is literally like
Half
huge.
giant.
Yeah.
Half giant, half celestial. All giant. So yeah.
I don't think you're going to be able to hold the packet.
I mean, unless you want a flat side.
I think we should give that to Vixen to look over while the rest of us check the fault. Vixen's good at reading.
That is a good.
Vixen just kind of gets that looks at everyone, points at herself, like me.
I will help.
Don't monks read a lot? I thought monks read a lot.
Well, we do study,
classes.
but we do study. We do have a library at the monastery, but my interests were more the arts than this sort of thing.
I'm right here. I do a lot of note taking, do a lot of research. I'm right here.
Mm-hmm. Right. At the very least, I guess I'll just be helping Sidon when they need to turn the page.
I was about to say I cannot lift any of these pages.
So those two will be doing that, hun, while the rest of us do the fault, I'm guessing, unless someone else has anything else they'd want to be doing. Well,
do the what? What's the last bit you said?
check out the fault.
Oh, the fault. Okay.
Where
Saki was checking out the area where everything was stored to see if we could find any clues of who may have stolen it, because we don't even know which group may have stolen it yet.
Yeah, we got 5.
If anything else was stolen.
Yeah, that's why.
Indeed.
That's why.
Basically, Sachi's searching the area where everything was kept, like the entrance area, all that.
Necro. Unless you have other plans for Colton, I think you and me should look at the locking mechanism for the vault. Just because we're both rogues, it makes the most sense.
Yeah, right.
I thought you were a ranger.
I'm also rogue as well.
I thought you were a
It's just
warlock. Oh wait, no, that's him.
Yeah, he's a war. But I've got a feeling Colton is more traditional rogue, whereas I'm a scout rogue. I'm a scout rogue. He's an assassin rogue. Very different breeds.
Yeah, smart professional versus mischievous dumbass.
Yes.
Hmm.
I'm also assuming, Colton, you have sleight of hand expertise?
Maybe.
Or
Maybe.
and or expertise. In that case, then, I'm going to offer you the help action because unless this is investigation, I feel like you might have more. You might be better at figuring out this lock on the vault.
Possibly. Eliza, what would it be to roll?
First, let me make sure I have everything queued up on who's doing what. Vixen and Sidon are going through the paperwork.
Mm-hmm.
Colton and Darian are examining the lock. And everyone else is examining the vault?
Yep.
Okay.
Sachi's also examining the rest of the room and area because she's looking for any clues she can find.
Okay. We will start with the lock. I would need you to make either a thieves' tool check on the lock with intelligence, or make an investigation check, whichever one is your choice.
I don't have great investigation.
What's your thieves' tool?
My thieves' tools is hold on. Thieves' tools with intelligence. That would be 8.
Okay, I'm gonna say so. That's the same as my investigation. So either.
Wait, sorry, no. Sorry. Thieves' tools with intelligence. That would be a 4. Never mind. I was getting off my dex. My intelligence.
In that, do you want me to roll my investigation? You give me the help action then.
Or I could just both roll it.
You could roll thieves' tools, and I could roll investigation.
Yeah, true. Could get some different results.
Yeah.
Enough information between us. Right, thieves' tools, intelligence.
Okay.
What did I get?
19.
Oh,
19.
27.
Mm-hmm.
I was so close to a gnat. I was so close to a gnat. So close.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. Look at my notes, which I need my phone for. My phone is over here. I should keep my phone closer to me when I'm needing to grab my notes.
Possibly.
Okay. The first thing that you notice is the lock is a triple-tiered combination lock where it requires you to turn one combination until it's finished, another combination until it's finished, and the third combination until it's finished. Once the 3 locks are set in place, the door will then open. However, it looks like somebody managed to interrupt the rotation of the locks, making it so they locked in place regardless of what you put in.
Could someone use the knock spell?
Oh, without someone noticing.
That's what comes to mind. That's what I would use on this door.
Doesn't like the knock spell have like a 500-foot radius, something stupid?
Yes. If you...
Yeah.
Oh, it makes like a thundering knocking sound. Like it's not quiet.
Yeah, people would have noticed the knock spell was used because it's loud.
Unless you did it in a area of
No, it's not 500. It's just 300-foot radius.
Oh, that's
Either
much
way,
better.
still fucking loud.
Unless you did it with what's the components on knock?
Voice.
They have a verbal voice. So
It's
unless I'd be honest, I could see them doing this because this is a very important item. Getting a sorcerer with subtle casting, someone else casting the silence spell, and then them subtle casting knock on the door, which might stop the knock spell. But that is
I suppose, but that requires a fucking build specifically made for that to do.
But I could see that happening for an item like this. I'm not saying we bet on that being the case.
What you're saying? We're getting out D&D partied?
Yes, I'm not saying we bet on that being what happened, but that is how the Nox spell could be used in this situation.
Yes, it could be used in that situation under that unique circumstance.
So describe how the lock again and how it was opened.
Yes.
Okay. It's a triple tiered dial lock where you have to turn one dial to make it click into place, a second dial to make it click into place, and a third dial to make it click into place. And only once all three dials are locked into place correctly, it then opens.
Okay, so it's just a basic dial system. Okay.
I'm glad you understand locks.
No real keyhole or other way of accessing?
There is a secondary keyhole that is there on the side, but it's hidden in a panel.
Can we see if the panel's been tampered with at all?
You can. I would need another check.
Can I roll perception?
Yes, you can.
Okay. 18.
Let's see. There is a broken piece of metal in the keyhole.
So, yeah, Colin just like and look at it. Okay, so whoever broke in here clearly wasn't on the inside or have any real association with the place. Broke in. Look. As you do. I feel like I'm fucking up his voice. Continue.
So, someone picked their way in. Gotcha.
Yes, so somebody simply, did as a thief does and opened it up that way, though they would have had to know the panel was... How obvious is the panel? Is it, like, very well hidden? So like, you would only really notice...
well hidden. You only know it's there because the...
We were told it was.
You were told where it was. That's why I only gave you the thing where told you where it was, because, yeah, he would just tell you where it is.
Yeah,
we both have thieves' cant, don't we? Colton.
Yeah, we do. Is there any markings that look like thieves' cant around the lock? Or near in the room?
No.
That's okay. That wasn't where I was going. It's more, I don't want people to understand what the fuck we're about to say.
Oh, okay. I was where my brain went.
No. I'm going to say in Thieves' Cant, just in Thieves' Cant, I'm going, inside job?
If it was an inside job, why couldn't they get the combination?
What if they wanted to make him look weak as well?
And who would know that? Like, they didn't make it obvious they were breaking it that way.
Or if it's not, if it's so
Actually,
it's easy.
Sorry, I shouldn't have seen that. Does it look like what was the panel left off, or was it like put back on?
Put back on.
Okay, so yeah, trying to hide it. No, if you're trying to emulate someone, you would make it obvious that they used that form of entry. So somebody who knew about the safe, knew how to get into it, but wasn't in enough to get the combination.
So someone.
Yeah. Sorry, you go.
Who built?
I don't think it's quite that far. Cole's gonna talk to the guy.
Yeah.
Excuse me. How many people know the combination to the lock?
Myself. Some of my trusted some of the people that are most trusted to me, like my 3 closest lieutenants, a few others from General who come by here every now and then. Pretty much it.
And how many people know about this keyhole?
Myself and the person who built the door.
Who built the door?
Let me find their name.
Bear it again.
Let me find their name. Dio Cygnus.
I solved that out of character. I don't know information. I have to keep my mouth shut.
Sorry, say again?
EO6.
EO6.
Dio Cygnus.
Oh, Dio Cygnus, sorry.
Yes.
I thought you said EO6. Like, what the fuck? What kind of planet is this?
Dio Cygnus.
An EXO. That's what that is.
And what?
Destiny 2. All EXOs have a number after their name for lore reasons.
I've only played Destiny 5 minutes.
Mm-hmm. I haven't played it at all, so. But yeah. On that note, actually, before we leave, that's something about to head out. But before we leave, could Colton go off into the room and check the area the book was stolen from?
Yes, but before we do anything that, we're going to move over to what some of the others were doing. I'm going to roll a die. Actually, I'm going to flip a coin because there's only 2 other groups. Roll 1d2.
And
okay, we're going to go with the people doing the paperwork right now.
Yeah.
Cool beans.
So for the people going through the paperwork, there are files on 6 individuals that were sent together to go and track down the stolen book.
Okay then.
This group includes 2 of the two of Ultras Nox lieutenants. One volunteer who was Ultras Nox personal bard.
So you got a personal bard?
Yes.
Do not you, do you?
A tiefling prisoner who is doing it solely for getting, not being prisoner anymore. Because she had tried to stab him before.
That is a lot of courage for a tiefling against a giant celestial.
Yes.
Cheeky.
Two of his lieutenants, a his personal bard who volunteered, a tiefling assassin who once tried to kill him, and 2 lower level grunts of his who were basically told to do it. One of the grunts, though, is let's see. One of the grunts was a. Let me look through the notes again. One of the grunts was a avian, a bird person. In this case, they were a roadrunner bird person.
Oh no.
We'll never catch them.
Nope, too fast.
What's the other grunt? A coyote.
Meep, meep.
The other grunt was a were-coyote.
God damn it.
Of course. Stocked up on a lot of MIAC products.
Hey, I gotta throw in references every now and then.
Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 people. A bard. I put down bard assassin. That is 7 people. Wait, why did I put down bard assassin and bard?
No, there's a bard and an assassin.
Yeah, I know. I'm thinking to myself, I heard that right. Why did I type it as such?
Yeah.
Okay.
Is there any of the files you want to look deeper on?
The personal bard. If they requested to go, if they actually requested to go, that seems a bit odd.
The personal bard requested to go because one of the other items stolen was a personal item they had asked Ultrasnock to hold in the vault, which was a music box that they had carried with them since childhood.
Does it say, is the name of that bard listed?
Yes, it is.
And what is that name?
Let's see. Name redacted, alias Felis. Wait, no, sorry, Volus.
I was about to say that sounds familiar.
Volus.
Yeah.
I like scrolled 2 pages at once. Alias Volus.
Do I?
But the length of the redacted name is very short.
Okay, I do have ritual cast. It's ritual check that, and you have spell. Never mind. Fuck.
You could say that the redacted name is only about 3 letters long.
Mm-hmm.
I don't get it. Wait, never mind.
Mm-hmm.
Mr. Fox?
I'm going to want to pull that guy aside if I can, but we can do this later.
Hello?
And any other people other than the bard you wanted to take a look at?
Let's see. The assassin. I don't think the joke characters are gonna have any here. Let's be honest. The 2 lieutenants. When did the two lieutenants join?
The first lieutenant, the first lieutenant joined about 20 years ago. He's been with him since before he even became the head of the city.
Okay.
The other lieutenant is newer, only joined about 5 years ago.
5 years.
And worked his way up the ranks rather quickly.
And you said only your most trusted lieutenants knew.
Yes.
If what they figured out was that the lock's been picked, and rather poorly, I might add, assuming there's still a piece of metal in there, then they wouldn't have had it. Meaning they probably weren't. Meaning the lieutenants probably weren't part of it. Did your personal bard know anything about this safe or the password?
Well, they knew about the safe because they asked me to put something in there for them.
Yeah, that's fair. I hate my empathetic side. It's saying that the bard can't be part of this. Another part is saying that they might have. How long ago did the bard join?
That I've been asked by him not to tell.
I'm guessing a close friend then.
He has been a friend of mine since I first met him.
What is his reaction when through all of this? What's his composure like?
He's trying to stay. Roll me an insight.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll give you the help action.
$13.
He's trying to stay composed.
It would be 17 with the help action.
Yeah.
Oh, right. So I'm I don't think it's any secret at this point that it's been brought to my attention that my older sister is part of this, and then Vixen just kind of gestures to Ultras Vox and all of this that's going on with the Jinral Empire. I'm looking through the paperwork with Poseidon. I saw that the name of this personal bard is has been blocked out, but they've been given a pseudonym that leads me to believe that, and it leads me to believe that this person, and I would appreciate it if you would, if you're able to, tell me. I would appreciate knowing, is this my brother? Is this person's name? And then Vixen points to the spot that's blacked out. Is this person's name, is that Kit?
Well, on second, let me roll something in public.
It's like, oh shit, right. Oh shit, right. I forgot you were.
With disadvantage. versus your previous insight.
That still fails.
Yep. Because he has a personal quirk where he's not good at lying.
Wait. Actually, no, it makes sense. Wait, then why did he get into the mafia business? If he's part celestial, that sort of implies that lying is not his forte. Why?
Because
you could just intimidate people with the truth.
Yes, it's easier to intimidate people with the truth than it is with a lie.
You know, that's fair. That's fair.
Yep.
Yeah, it's like if you know for a fact that someone never lies, when they say they're going to rip off your kneecaps, it's a lot more threatening.
Yeah.
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 I never tell a lie, so believe me when I say I will cap you.
I cannot answer that.
Was that a yes? Look, if it's involving relatives of any of ours, actually no. It's best to keep relative ideas out of this. Best not to include stress on anyone's, especially if the ones who are trying to solve this problem are part of it. As I look to Vixen.
What I can say is that he's been missing for a little under a week, and I'm worried.
Just Rain would kill, would they?
Is the music box that your personal bard asked to be kept in the safe, is it still there?
It was stolen, save for one thing, part of it, the key.
I have an idea, but it would take a day for me to prepare it.
The key fell out when the thieves were taking things.
If I can get a hold of the key, I can wait tomorrow and cast a spell to locate that. Chances are, I could probably find them with that.
He pulls the key out of his large desk.
I imagine it's like barely the size of his finger, like the tip, like the...
Yeah, it's tiny in his massive hand.
Oh. Okay. Just... If everyone's cool waiting a day, I can track them with this.
Meanwhile, let's move over to the others for now. The ones that are searching the room. Okay. I have Agami does rolls.
Could you repeat that? I missed what you said first.
I'm moving to the other three that are searching the rooms. So that's you, Demeter, and Agami. Now, I've already gotten Agami does rolls for perception. So I need perception or investigation checks from Sachi and Demeter. Okay. Alan?
Hello.
Sorry, it took a bit for me to find out what I should be rolling.
Okay, let me pull up my notes. Several things in the vaults have been disturbed, including a large pedestal where the book previously was. A shelf that contained a few items, including what a space that looks more like it contained a small box. Probably, as you probably realized from mentioned earlier, that's probably the music box. Something in the shape of something that has a large circular base from the indentation that's on the wooden from the the indent for you know when you leave something sitting on a shelf for long enough to leave like a ring around where there's an outline of where it was sitting.
Yeah.
Yeah. Judging from the outline of where it was sitting, you can tell that it had a circular base and two other items, one of which appears to have been on a one of which was taken off a mask stand, so it's more than likely a mask. And lastly, something that was taken off a weapon rack.
Oh, I know.
Unfortunately, you cannot tell what kind of weapon was taken off the weapon rack from looking at it.
There should be an inventory somewhere, either in the dude's head or like a document someplace. So after we're done searching, Sachi will probably talk to him to ask if he knows exactly what's been missing after pointing out those 4 items.
And I'm sending something to Agamida in Whispers.
Oh boy.
Mm-hmm. Thank you.
Also, when you said mask, I don't know why my brain started playing JoJo music. Oh wait, no, never mind. It was the name Dio. That's why.
There you go.
All right, awesome.
So
you're going to go and ask you're going to ask Ultras for like a manifest of the vault.
I will, after we finish searching the vault and looking at all that we can, because everything should be done in stages in Sachi's mind right now. Confirm what, like, traces I can find. Like, is there something that may have gotten caught on something while they were ransacking the place? Did they go specifically to just these 4 items? Or did it look like they rummaged through stuff and then picked these 4 out of the stuff that they were rummaging through? That kind of thing.
There are a few other objects that look like they were disturbed, but it looks like mostly they were targeting specific objects. With the exception of the music box and the whatever that was on the circular base, which seems like they were taken as an afterthought.
Okay. Did I find any signs that there are like leftover bits, like maybe a torn piece of fabric or some form of fur or something that may have gotten pulled off or dropped?
Roll me an investigation. Okay. Let's see. Removing the stuff that was on. The only other thing that you find is a small blue lens.
Gonna have to show this to Sidon later.
That is so small that it looks like you almost missed it because it's the kind of blue that almost seems clear.
Still gonna pick that up.
And you find it literally laying right next to where, you find it like wedged between 2 pieces of the mask stand.
Okay. So it might be part of the mask, or it might be something that was left behind by the thieves. Sachi does not know which. But Sachi will now go forth and speak to Dude about what specific items were removed, what importance they may have, and then we'll show the shiny thing to Sidon, hoping Sidon's smarter than she is.
Sachi, do you show it to the Mia before you leave?
Yes.
With this effect, yeah, honey, if I look at it this way. The weird glass thing.
The magical awareness does make the lens. Wait, let me read magical awareness again. Like many of the objects in the vault, the lens that Sachi found does glow a bit. It is. Let me tell you what type of magic it is. It is a transmutation magic on it.
It was the little people all along.
Let me double check.
I resent that statement.
Sorry. I just had to say it because I'm sitting there like picturing people shrinking themselves down, just running around all over the treasure vault. The leprechauns! It was the leprechauns!
Okay, I don't represent that.
Transmutation. It is transmutation magic on the lens.
And now to get a... Actually...
So you're asked for the manifest of the items stolen.
I'll be asking... Like, I'll point out mask thing gone, circle thing gone, box thing gone. Basically list off the stuff that I discovered. Show him the shiny thing, and then ask if he knows what those things were and like what purposes they may have had, because they might actually tie together for all Sachi knows. And if all of them have a common thread, we might be able to narrow down which group might have tried to steal this.
Okay. The book, of course, you know that the first book was stolen. The mask is... a mask of the faceless.
That sounds terrifying.
With this mask, you can put it on another... wait, no, sorry. I'm not going to read the item description.
We don't have it. We don't have it.
You don't have it. I'm just going to tell you, it's called the Mask of the Faceless.
Remember, she is also asking what these do. So if the dude who owns the vault knows what it is and is willing to tell Sachi, considering that we are working for the same organization, she might be able to understand what it does.
I will whisper what it does to you.
I was about to say,
Gotcha.
Don't ask questions you don't want the answer to.
Sachi's desperately trying to get any information she can to prove that she's not a numpty.
I would say you don't...
She's doing her best to solve the issue.
You don't need to prove yourself to any of us.
Except for Dorian.
Yeah, probably Darian, yeah.
We all love Sachi the way she is, except for Darian.
Yeah.
Sounds legit.
So now what?
That's the best of the faceless. Other than that, what was also stolen was, a bow that Ultrasonic had come into possession of. He does not know the name of it, but he just knows that it's extremely powerful. So he locked it away. Especially when the bow started talking to him.
Oh, it's a
Wait,
sapient weapon. Good to know. It's a sapient weapon.
He did not trust the bow after it started talking to him.
Hello.
What was it saying to him?
A bow talking to you? That's just silly, isn't that right, Larry?
Let's see.
You could say the bow wanted to string him along.
Oh.
I approve.
Now.
Da 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 da.
The music belonged to his personal bard.
Okay, that we got.
Oh, wait, you said that the bow belonged to his personal bar.
No, the box did. The music box did.
Okay, but music box. Okay.
Yeah, they managed to get a hold of, but didn't want anything to do with it after it started talking, so locked it away.
And the item with the circular base is a figurine of Cordia.
Cordia? Wait, a figurine?
Yes.
Does he know if it does anything?
I'm going to type down what it's called. It's called the figurine of Cordia.
When you said figurine, my mind went somewhere. Somewhere else. Literally.
You can roll history or religion to see if you know anything about about that name.
Let's see. Do I have religion?
This will end well.
Do I have history? Or is that just going to Sachi?
It's going to Sachi. To be fair, it would be anyone who's nearby Ultros. So since you two are doing paperwork nearby him, the Sidon and Vixen could also roll, but also so can Demeter because Demeter's also there.
Okay.
10.
So,
I know even less about this.
Let's see. My history's not that good, but why not?
Okay,
Better than Sachi.
this actually makes sense for Demeter. Cordia is the founding deity of the Sword Empire and the mother of the first emperor of the Sword Empire.
So, good chance one of my mothers either does or did worship them.
Yes. That's why I said this actually makes sense for Demeter to know.
What are my mother? Given my mother's distaste of the Sword Empire, what's their takes on this particular goddess?
Are those
Probably.
takes able to be set on live Twitch?
Your mother probably, one of your moms probably doesn't have a very good take on her. The other one probably has a not as bad take. It'd probably be like one of the few things that they disagree on.
Which one has the good take, the Drow or the Dragonborn?
The Drow has the good take.
One of my mums really liked Cordia, the other ones doesn't. It's one of the few things they debate on.
Mostly because in one of the myths about Cordia, it said that she killed a dragon to create the castle from which her son, the first emperor, ruled.
Cordia killed a dragon to make the castle. My mother, who's a drow, thinks that's fucking awesome. Her words, not mine. Well,
right, that sounds metal, but
my
dragon.
Well, my dragonborn mother, yeah, speaks for itself.
Yeah, that is.
It's the reason why the throne of the Sword Empire is called the Dragon Throne.
If I was
Does he have anything to say about the shiny object that Sachi brought?
You're talking about Ultros or
Ultros? Remember, she's showing everyone the little lens that she found.
I've never seen
and
that
seen
before.
If anyone figures out what this thing is.
Ultros has never seen it before.
Let me see. Let me see what it does. Also, welcome back.
Kind of lucky you rolled high enough to find it.
Let me see what it does.
Especially since Sachi's not that great at investigation.
Perhaps you had to roll a 14 or higher to find that.
So, would you say that this lens is like the size of a contact lens, or?
Yes.
Oh, someone. Why would someone need this?
It's magical.
How would someone? Like, for them, it's the size of contact lens. For me, it's probably the size of like a small set of like round circular glasses. I imagine.
Yeah. It's a contact lens for somebody about the size of a humanoid, like somebody about 6 foot tall.
Okay, medium-sized humanoid. What?
Yeah.
Does anything happen if I try looking through it?
Do you try looking through it?
Yes.
Where do you look at while you look through it?
I look at a wall.
As you look at the wall, you see 3 panels glow and light up that you didn't notice previously. That it looked like a flat wall, but now you can see that there are 3 panels in the wall that can be opened.
Sir, what's that wall connected to?
It's just the wall. He is very bad at lying at this. You can tell he's not.
This is a lens of secrets.
One of those leads to a hidden passage that leads to a secret way out of here.
So that's how they found it. That's how they found this. That's how they got in without being seen. If you don't mind, we'll be keeping this for evidence also because, admittedly, I don't think you'd want this in criminal hands.
For now, yes.
Besides, it might be a useful investigation. So I probably fix it up to be, bigger. Which was useful.
For, out of context, since we already explained all of this previously, what were the factions of the city again? I remember there being a slaver.
I've got one that I believe that one was taken out.
Yes, the slaver faction was taken out.
We got the Draymane, which usually deals in fencing, exports, and imports. The Minaran, which are drug and lotus peddlers. Provel, which run a protection racket around the city. Tapir, which are augmentations. And ETO, which are crystal.
Yes.
Importers. So chances are this may be the Draymane. Because there was no alcohol involved. Or drugs. A protection racket doesn't seem like protection racket runner doesn't seem like someone that would actually steal something.
You said that the circle looked like an afterthought?
Yes.
It might be the protection racket. Well, how would Sachi say this is a better question, better thing. She's gonna say it might be the protection racket based off the bow, and sorry, I think I let go of the push to talk. She thinks it might be the protection racket due to the bow and the Cordia figure. She also thinks it might be not the fencer, but the
top here.
Which one was that one again?
The augmentations.
The augmentation ones, because of the lens.
This might be the top here. I don't think protection.
She's still apprehensive about the crystal group because the mask might help them to spread their influence a bit. She's not going to tell you what the mask does because she thinks that she's not supposed to say that.
Fair enough. If that mask of the face was...
Mr. Big Guy?
That can at least narrow down what she thinks the groups that might interact with these specific objects might be. That's only like 2 groups off, though, so not overly helpful.
Mr. Big Guy? Do we assess looking at the big angel dude?
Yes.
Do you have to be holding the bow to hear it, or is it like a little range around it?
As long as it's anywhere within like 5 feet of you, you can hear it.
Because the bow could have just it could be any of them, and the bow just started speaking to them, and they took it.
That makes sense.
I have a feeling it's the augmentators. Having this as a contact lens, very useful for seeing ways in and out. Again, protection racket, maybe, but that's a close maybe.
Well, she's just trying to, like, theory craft you because she's not the sharpest tool in the shed. She's just desperately trying to give ideas of what might be.
And Sign appreciates it. They're just trying to help work off the ideas. It is appreciated, Sachi. Thank you. You are very helpful.
Anyone else have any ideas? Looks at the rest of the group.
Who is the strongest faction?
You know, that would be a good idea. What kind of forces were we looking at here?
The strongest faction, as in which one has the strongest amount of forces on their side.
Yes.
Which would be most deadly?
Probably the profile.
You know, that makes sense. Yeah.
Which one's the profile again?
Protection racket.
Yes. The strongest faction might feel more insulated from retribution if they were caught.
But the strongest faction may also not have felt the need to do this.
Yeah.
Also, not to be derogatory of you, Agomeda, you're thinking of strength probably a bit incorrectly in this regard. It's not just about who can hit the hardest. They've all got a counter to each other.
Yes. While the profiler have the most amount of troops, the Topier have the highest amount of magic items available. The Dramin have the most amount of connections. The Minaran have the
mind-altering choice.
Yes, and the Ichio have, well,
teleportation.
and also they have access to some higher level magic, and not items, but just magic.
I'll admit, I kind of want to just go up against the Tokyo because I could honestly ruin everything.
Hold on. Hear me out. This works on the assumption that the crime family wants to use the book themselves. Okay. Out of all of them, who can get someone with celestial blood the easiest? Reasonably, it's the traffickers, right?
Yes, but the traffickers have been out of commission for.
Wouldn't it be the fencers? They'd be able to deal in illegal goods most effectively.
Okay, no, this gets into my next point. No offense, sir. Someone got into your vault.
Yes.
And you don't know who.
Yes.
How the fuck can we be sure that you know for certain that the human traffickers aren't in the city?
That's why I said last time, in the meeting earlier, the me assess.
Last I remember, he said they were all dealt.
Because I personally ripped their leaders in half in front of the entire city.
Did you kill every single one in their organization?
No, but I ran the rest of them out of town.
That's the funny thing about running out of a town. You can also run back in.
It does seem unlikely that they would
maybe
also
you
have
were,
the resources
maybe
to pull
you,
off this heist.
Exactly. Maybe you weren't so thorough as you thought.
Well, you were, but
Yeah,
I
but right.
feel enough time has passed.
Chance. Either way, I say we go after the tapir first, because I'm gonna be honest, and I don't mean to be a prideful little rat. I feel like I could probably ruin them entirely with everything that I've got going on.
I also have a question. Is this guy annoyed at the comments I made?
A little.
Good.
Glaring at you.
Please forgive him. He's an
No! Do not apologize for me, Simon. You don't know that I've seen this. If he's pissed off, he's pissed off. I want him to be pissed off. He's a piece of general scum.
Isn't Sachi technically in that category too?
Yeah, Sachi's also in general.
Or is she too inept to actually register as that for Durian?
No, he doesn't like the fact you're with General either.
Understood.
You're just saying this because you don't like the fact that General believes that knowledge should not be given to everyone.
It's, to be fair,
And
it's
that's
objectively a bad thing, but...
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you're trying to make it seem like that isn't a legitimate reason for Dorian to hate General?
I'm just saying that they have a reason for it.
They have a monopoly on knowledge.
Anyway.
Okay? Your point?
That's because you have a reason for something doesn't make it okay.
Come on, let's
The
focus.
Brotherhood still has a reason for their bullshit in Fallout, and they still do it.
Anyway,
Yes.
let's go.
Yeah, the top here would probably have the greatest chance of getting caught, but also the greatest chance of wrecking them
Right.
with whatever idea they
Give
have.
me a raise her hand again.
Yes.
Could it be a collaborative effort? It sounds like all these different groups of skills could have been used here.
A collaborative effort with mafia families?
I mean, they probably really.
It's possible if they're trying to take down the main family. Like a hidden alliance thing? No, I'll shut up now.
No, it's an interesting thought. I think it's safe to say, but I'm going to ask anyway. Do any of the groups have any reservations about you being the leader of this city?
Several.
Yeah, figured.
You know what? You are just a helpful person, aren't you? Just Mr. Helpinson.
Can I try and stomp on his foot?
Yes.
Was that a strength check or just a constant body weight thing?
Make a strength check.
Does a 16 hit you?
1 second.
Checking.
Yes.
So let's see. How much do I have? Let's see. That would be a maximum 30.
Or why don't you just not damage me before we get into a fight?
Because we're taking apparently a short rest. Or a long rest.
Narratively, I think it's better to this just be, flavor damage than actual physical damage.
Yeah, it's just it's flavor damage. Okay, Darian, your foot hurts. Darian, your foot hurts.
Okay.
Could you not try and piss off the person that can literally tear you from limb with his index and thumb?
And what do you think will happen to the help he wants from us if he does rip me from limb?
Well, it's just one less person.
Yeah, but I don't think you guys will be as helpful.
Sachi looks confused and conflicted.
Either way, I think.
Yeah, let's go. Let's actually solve a problem instead of making them.
Yes, I think at this point we have enough information to, at the very least, get started. If we need more, then Vixen looks at Ultra's box and says, if we have additional questions, well, we know where to find you, and we'll reach out with any updates that we have.
Thank you.
Sachi can ask with her mind.
Please no.
Nah. We'll if we need more information, we'll find it ourselves. Because evidently, you know fucking jack shit, mate.
You are lucky that I am 1 foot tall. You're lucky that I'm 1 foot 10 inches tall. You know that?
Sachi has a very strange idea in her head. Sachi's gonna walk up behind Sidon and lift Sidon up to Darian's face level, so Sidon can purposefully glare into Darian's face.
It's a pretty bad glare, I'm gonna be honest.
Sidon uses glare.
Or do I have to roll intimidation for that?
You can if you want to.
Do I have to roll strength because I suck at it?
No, I'm gonna let that be for narrative.
13 for intimidation.
I assume Sidon is not intimidating Darian.
No, we've faced down eldritch abominations.
I just figured that would be something Sachi would do in context. It's like Sidon's glaring upwards at Darian, so Sachi decided to lift.
I'm just gonna look at Sachi and be like, "Okay, child, put down the kobold now."
She obediently does so. She was just trying to be helpful.
Well done. You managed to do something without fucking us over again. Well done.
Actually, one more question. Where is the... I don't think we know this, but I'm going to ask anyway. Do you happen to know where the Topir headquarters is? For their base of operations?
The base of operations for the Topiary is. Actually, I'm going to work on the base of operations for each one of them.
Also, can you get us a scroll of detect item?
I'm right here.
Yes, but you said you'll take time to get it, right?
Only a day. If they've been alive for a week, a day will not hurt, and chances are they probably won't kill them.
But he can get it to us. He can probably get us to us now. And now it's faster than a day.
Vixen kind of glances towards Ultra's box because I think at this point she's kind of assuming that her brother is it's one thing for her sister to be kind of involved in this situation, but she's apparently a general agent. But as far as she knows, her brother is still just some bard, and she has no idea what condition he's in.
I see pink box.
That's one, that's two.
Holy shit, the guy actually has information. Wow.
How much
I told you you have to ask us the right questions.
That's good. I was gonna say, how much force do I have to hit your toes to at least break one of them? To get you to shut up. Let's see. What's that? There they are. Of course, looking to be in the more developed part of the city. I'm not considering this place was made using half a mountain.
There you go. Those are the locations of the 5 families' house, their big bases.
Okay, 2 of them are going to be in the area, in the higher residential.
Mm-hmm.
Now, question for any of you guys: how good are any of you with the disguise kits?
Sachi's actually rather good with it.
We have an assassin.
I am also familiar with disguise.
Necro?
Quite capable of disguising, yes.
I
have a +8 to disguise.
I'm good at wearing disguises, not so much on making them.
As does Colton.
I have an idea, but let's hope it doesn't come to this, because this is a very loose idea from back in my childhood.
I will say that after leave, whenever this happens, when we're out of earshot of the people of the area, Sachi's gonna ask Sidon a question.
Yeah?
Are we actually out of the lead dude's area?
Well, I'm still waiting for a reply to my question.
What was your question?
Fair.
Could he get us a scroll of locate item?
Yes, he hands you one. From his desk.
I hand it to Sidon.
This feels like an insult, but I understand the idea.
Do you need anything else?
I think that will be it. I think that's all that we'll need for now. We'll keep you posted.
Patient as ever. Okay.
Although I would like to say one thing. I know you can't answer in either direction. The question I asked you earlier, but I do want to make one request. Is if this is my brother, that was taken. If any of your people find him before we do, I would appreciate you letting me know. Letting me know, regardless of the condition that he's in.
And if you find him first, let him know that I should have never let him go on this.
I think we can both agree, yeah, on that. And I definitely will.
Now that we're outside,
Sachi kind of pull side to side. Why would someone want to steal someone else's face?
that is a good question. I guess to avoid detection, like a face can be pretty recognizable. If you're able to steal it somehow, you'd pretty much throw any sort of track away.
Thank
Why do
you.
ask?
So I got roll a wisdom check real quick. Because one of the things that was stolen steals people's faces. Son of a bitch.
I imagine you say that immediately after you say it. Just like, that's right. Huh?
Define the steel face.
Wait a minute. Is this a reference to Face Off?
Yeah,
Sachi-
like, is this a facial situation or like copies people's faces?
Sachi was actively trying not to reveal what the mask did because she thought she wasn't supposed to. But she really, really wanted to figure out why someone would try to steal someone's face. So she went to the smartest person she could think of.
I appreciate your sentiment. Still, what the fuck?
And then she couldn't resist revealing the entire thing to Sidon because she didn't think about it.
Can I read from her face that she realizes she isn't supposed to say that now?
Yeah.
That's why the son of a bitch.
Side will sort of pinch the side, make a pinching motion from the side, one side of their mouth, and then pull it all the way over to the other side, as in lips are sealed.
Sachi nods and again says sorry. Wasn't supposed to say that second part.
That's where
It's fine, it happens.
That's where
Everyone messes up.
That's where all looking and listening to you the entire time, because we were also with you as you were walking out.
Oh yeah, we didn't whisper this, did we?
Shit, no. I forgot.
Yeah, you said that out loud.
She was saying it quietly, but she was not whispering, so...
Anybody can roll perception to see if they heard that.
I think
Just a moment.
Why
did I make Sachi this way?
Oh no, mate.
Yeah.
You decided.
Vixen is too distracted by it. This has been quite a couple of days for her. So she is.
Yeah, that makes sense.
She's not hearing whatever this is.
Could I argue I have advantage because of my alert fee and my kitty ears?
Colin also has alert.
I will give you advantage on this one occasion.
Dorian has no reason to eavesdrop.
Yeah, no, you got nothing. The only person who heard anything is Colton.
Mm-hmm. So what did you hear exactly?
You heard that the mask of the faceless takes people's faces off.
I was not gonna
You
like.
heard her ask why someone want to steal a person's face. Then she explained that the mask of the faces steals people's faces, and you also heard the "oh shit."
Yeah, I was not going to like make a bit. You know, he's gonna like try to casually go over, like pop his head down to like right, to their level, and just go define steal the face.
That's a fight steal the face. Actually,
If you put the mask on someone. Well, she already revealed it, so she's just gonna tell Colton because Colton's the second or third smartest person she knows. So, if you put the mask on someone's face, it'll take their face so that you could wear that face, and it leaves them faceless with only a mouth.
Wait, what? Do you? Hold the fuck up. Okay, hold on. So it's not a case of it steals their skin. It just turns them into an eldritch horror.
Yeah, basically.
Oh, that is so much worse than what I was thinking.
Jeez.
That is so much worse. Okay, Colin just looks at like wait, so you oh, that is the. I'll be honest, of all the things I was expecting, that's far worse than anything I was imagining. Okay.
That's probably why he wasn't supposed to say anything about it.
Okay, here's my question. How do you know about that?
I asked.
Asked whom? Right,
Big
brain
flappy
network.
man.
Oh.
I was trying to figure out what all the stolen items did so he could narrow down who might have stolen the stuff.
So, the list we have so far is Face Stealing Mask and Eldritch Horror Book.
A talking
Face
bow.
stealing mask.
A talking bow.
Eldritch
Wait,
horror book. Really, really powerful talking bow. Statue
it's a bow,
of a
also
god.
Eldritch.
We don't know. It just talks to people within a 5-foot radius of it.
So maybe.
And a music box.
Does the music book also do something horrific?
He didn't say. It's someone else's thingy.
Given I'm noticing a theme with these objects.
Speaking of which, as they hold up the scroll and the key, are we ready to begin?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Show us the box that this key belongs to.
Okay. Let me look at locate item.
And this is a second.
I really
spell
need to
that-
roll better on my wisdom saves.
So I am adding 2 to this because I imagine scrolls activate this as well.
Mm-hmm.
Magic buildup, I mean.
Locate object. Let me look at it. Or distance.
1,000 feet.
Okay.
That's a lot of distance.
Where are you when you cast it?
I imagine
1,000
like
feet.
Well, we were heading towards a specific group.
Yes.
yeah, so probably around like I don't know about here. Like we just exited the tower, mountain place.
One second. Let me check something on here. You're right around here, so
Oh wow, we can pretty much cover this entire city.
Mm.
Is that a radius or is that a radius or a diameter? What am I
to be fair,
asking?
that's not accurate. It should be more like 1 square equals every 50 feet. Let me fix that.
Okay, so what's it set to right now? 25. Okay, so about.
So now-
About 7,600 across.
Oh dear God, we might not have it.
So
Yeah, but we'll know which part of the city it's in by knowing where it's not.
So right now, the only ones you can sense the location of would be probably that one and that one.
Which one? Which one?
This one and this one. Let
Can
me
anyone else
see.
not see Eliza pinging?
No, I'm not seeing any.
No, it's there.
I couldn't see it.
I saw it.
I saw it.
M and
Can you forget them?
T. M and
Yeah,
T.
M and
Oh,
are the only ones
M&T.
that you can be able to reach from that distance. So let me see my notes.
And which one is M?
M is Minarin, which are drugs and lotus peddling. Lettuce peddling. Huh.
And T is the magic guys, right?
Yep.
Yeah. Top here is magical augmentation. I'm gonna be
Okay.
honest,
We also have to keep in mind that maybe the guy who stole the music box is wandering around the city as well.
Let me check where the other sense with it. Like so, I'm going to make a circle
also, wait a minute.
that lingers.
What was that? Okay, just two more, and then I can get rid of the buildup.
Okay, so that's everywhere that you'll be able to see.
And so barely the Minarin, just like barely on the edge of it.
Mm-hmm.
So unless they have it in a vault of their own, like on like the outskirts of it, we aren't getting any of that.
And let me check the let me now go to my layer that I have it on.
We should have asked for more scrolls. I didn't think of that.
I am right here, you impatient bitch.
Thank you. Someone else has realised it.
People's lives are on the line. So that's as far as
If
my brain is working.
If they were alive for 7 days, that means they don't want them dead.
There you go. Do you see the X?
We found a thingy! I just don't know if it's I or T that has the thingy there.
No, it's neither. It's something in the middle.
It could be a facility that's owned by one of the two.
That is true. Either way.
I'm leaning towards the slavers. Well, no, I don't actually know what's happening, but I had to crack the joke.
To be fair, you're lucky you exited from the side of the area that you did.
To be fair, we probably decided, you know what, this site is probably best considering where we're intending on going anyway, so.
Yeah.
It'd be stupid to go on the other side.
Mm-hmm.
Saji still has no idea where this thing is because I'm pretty sure only you get the information from the scroll.
Okay, found it. It's over there. Huh. It's not from the top here. It's not from Ichio.
Mm-hmm.
It's right there.
Okay.
Well, I mean, it would have been dumb of them to keep the super important stolen stuff in their main headquarters.
Yeah, but to be fair, they would probably keep the music box. That would just be in, because that was an afterthought. Most likely. There's no reason.
It was most likely an spur of the moment grab, yes. Just like the statue of the god.
And so chances are, either this is a holding location for until they can get their buyer, or this isn't them. Any of them.
Is it possibly a previously thought to be inactive group that once was in the city?
Okay, smart
It's
ass.
entirely possible.
Either way, why don't we pay this facility, whatever it is, a visit.
Sidon, use the glass thing that let you see the wall.
It's a lens of secrets. Chances are it works the same as a wand of secrets. It'll let you see secret entrances or trapdoors. It won't let you see much if it's a regular old facility.
But we might be able to sneak in if they have a secret entrance. These are criminal organizations we're dealing with.
And also, this is meant to be a contact lens. This is not meant for my eye at all.
You mean it's not like a monocle?
I mean, on me it could look like a monocle. For you, this is about the size of your finger, isn't it? Like, barely the size of it. This would be going directly onto your eye. But given that it's, been like that for 7 days, I don't think it's a good idea to do so. So I'm keeping it with me.
Sanji just sort of nods along to what you're saying.
So, how do you decide to approach this building?
Vixen's starting
Sneaky
to walk
style.
Okay.
Does anyone have pass without a trace?
Hold
Hold
on.
his hand.
Hold on. Bear with me.
Wait a minute. I'm stepping away from this? I'm stepping away from this.
I don't currently have pass without trace yet. I think that's a
Colton
level
does.
so.
Yeah, before we cast that, are we going to? And if we are, I am stepping a whole long distance away from that.
Okay, so just to make sure and not make sure I got it straight. So what's this building? What is this building exactly?
Well, as you get close, it is a large, ornate mansion carved out of solid granite.
Don't take it for granted.
God damn it,
I-
Ben!
Do you see any glowy bits?
Yeah, that's a good question. Do I see anything from here?
Let's see. The range of the lens is...
I'm going to assume 60 feet.
Yeah, it's 60 feet.
Cool, it.
So you have to be close together.
I've got an idea. Here, I've got
Peter, the range of the lens is actually your range of vision.
You know what? That is fair. As far as I can see, nothing from here. Although the building is quite a few feet away. So, actually, is this triggering anything as I look through it? Like the magic build-up?
I'm gonna roll something. Roll me... Actually, no, I need you to roll it. Roll me a Constitution save.
Good thing I have... Yeah, that's a 22.
No, at the moment it's not.
Oh, thank God. Because if it activates, I have to put down 2 more. One for use in there, another for use in here. And that would have caused a scene.
So we're gonna sneak up with pass without a trace then? It's our best bet.
Do not do that! Do not do that!
Do it. Do it.
We can do it. You can step to the side so you don't get caught in the spell.
Yeah, but I have an idea. How much body paint do you have?
Sidon,
And
just
you
step
I
out.
have some
right-
makeup
just
and
step out
things
the-
to help disguise people, but I don't have body paint.
What are you thinking, Sidon?
Maybe a bit of a trickery, tomfoolery. Maybe not being recognized as having some weird as fuck powers.
Or we just sneak in.
Maybe if we got
Yeah.
disguises, I've got something that might work for this.
We don't know who owns this building or what's inside, so we can't be disguised to go inside.
Yeah, I don't want to be a. No, actually, why am I lying? Yeah, no, Sidon, this is the first and possibly only time I'm ever going to say this to you. That's a stupid plan. And I
could always ask.
And I agree with Demeter.
You could always ask the dude that we just spoke to who lives here and what he knows about the property.
Well,
No, that's a worse idea.
We can't afford to go all the way back to there.
I'll have to agree on that one. It's far too long a walk. Fine, just give me a moment to hide all of my glowing bits, okay?
Or you stay out of the area of magic, and you come running in after we start shit.
Yeah, no, that's when I'll be doing it. When you cast,
Okay.
I'll be out of the range, covering up everything, looking like a Jawa.
Let's do it.
I mean,
Sachi tries to help cover up all the glowy bits.
Yeah. I mean, Colin's gonna go put on a disguise just so that, well, as we're approaching, it doesn't look too suspicious. Like, basically, have it
Sachi will copy Colton.
and basically attempt to,
Demeter's
like,
still,
walk up to them, get them close to the walls before being noticed, at least.
Demeter gets out of her show gear she was in, at least. Like, not that dumb.
And yeah, Colin's gonna go put on his disguise, which he bought in fucking session 0. It has not been relevant since then.
Right. That's right. I just realized that Vixen is still wearing the outfit that she was performing in on
Yeah, you
stage.
might want to get out of that.
Wait, you didn't change with the rest of us?
I mean, we were
What do
escorted.
you mean the rest of us? Colin never changes his clothes.
No,
We were specifically given the opportunity to change our clothes if we wanted to. Sachi switched back into combat gear.
Agamira is going to put Felix on her head because she didn't have Felix on her person when she was in that duel in the street. So she's thinking people will focus their attention on Felix instead
Will Felix be hiding that third eye?
Yes, Felix will hide that third eye, and she hopes that's enough because she doesn't have a disguise kit or anything special.
Sachi gestures to the disguise kit. Anyone else want a disguise?
I imagine this guy's kit is just a giant briefcase full of different props.
Have you got like a bandana or something just to cover the bottom half of my face?
She hands you a bandana.
Thank you.
Okay.
I do have. Vixen does have one thing that she can use to disguise herself. Where is it? I know I have a mask.
Yeah.
Yep, there it is. Mastercraft half-face mask with vines. Yeah. So I put on this Vixen puts on this this mask just covers the upper part of her face. It has a bunch of intricately woven vines that covers the upper part of her face with just 2 little eye holes.
Okay, so now we approach.
Demeter's not really sure how she could hide her lionic features.
Pulls out a hair razor.
Hiss, cat hiss.
Sachi can also try to help disguise you.
And my question is, how are you going to just disguise the fur? And cat parts.
Let's shave you.
Again.
No, Sachi will most likely dress you in one of the many costumes she's carrying around in the bag of folding to hide the fur with clothing and gloves and such.
Look like a babushka grandma.
Maybe accepts, but it's super uncomfortable.
Yeah, disguises aren't meant to be comfortable.
Shall we head into the? Shall we sneak in now? Pass without trace.
I rolled a 24 for stealth, so plus 10 is 34.
Got 23 of disguise kit. Colton. Hey, Liza, do you remember what the Colton's disguise was, or do you want me to describe it?
You can describe it.
Okay, so Colton comes out. The only way I can use it to describe it is he comes out looking alive, for one. All the scars on his face seem to be covered up. His hair very neat, very neatly brushed and tied back behind his head. On the half of his face with the fucked up eyes, kind of got this almost courtly mask on one side, and a light blue noble attire with a white lapel and sleeves.
He looks. Is that you?
So he basically looks the way Sachi thinks he looks.
I heard masking. That's all my thought of.
Oh, okay. But yeah, it's more like a courtly half mask kind of thing.
Okay, fair.
So
he just looks like a fancier Colton to Sachi. As I said earlier, her brain views you as already being alive.
Okay. But yeah, that's what Colton comes out looking like.
I think given the way that Vixen's dressed, maybe Vixen and Colton should stick together in case we're all discovered, and then we can play it off as something where Colton is escorting Vixen to somewhere to perform for some bigwig or something.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, a little problem with that. You do realize what Sidon's essentially dressed up as is right now?
Yes, this is my cult Jawa.
I'm pretty sure you don't glow anymore. A 26 disguise roll is pretty decent.
Yeah, the problem is my eyes glow.
Yeah.
That's the problem. I need to see.
Yeah, I don't think she can hide that.
See, essentially, you got here as a Jawa.
So anyways, since you have Pass Without a Trace casted on you, except for Sidon, all of you make stealth checks.
Oh right, I forgot we're doing stealth. Yeah.
I mean, too fair, we can cast it and you can approach the area and be affected, I think.
If that's the case, I'm not going anywhere near you. I only have 2 spaces left before I explode. And I don't want another mine event.
I mean, too bad, technically this is a feat, but...
Okay. I want to be very... I think Dorian and Colton are invisible.
Mm.
Because that's a 46.
Wait, why 46?
36. Sorry, 36.
Yeah.
Sorry, 36.
Yeah, Phil's got 35.
Still, my point is still valid. We are invisible.
34 for Sachiko, 36 for Darian, 35 for Colton. So the ones that have above 34, 35, and 36 are pretty much unseen by most people.
Yeah.
I've got a 19 because I'm not stepping anywhere near 30 feet next to them.
And then we have the next two that had then 23 and 23 for Vixen and Nagamida. And then 18 and 19 for Sidon and Demeter.
Still pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let me roll perceptions of...
Actually, should we do a are we doing individual stealth or are we doing a collective
Group stealth.
stealth? Okay, so hold on, I'll just
stealth.
do the maths.
We should also do a loop around the place to see if
What do
there's
you think
a
I'll be doing?
good... Right.
stupid smell like? I mean, Watini?
And let me roll something.
Watini?
Okay. And now we're going to roll something else. You do find a glowing spot in the wall as you walk, just circle around the building.
Mm-hmm.
I call it Watini.
Yeah. Also, just aware that we have a party average of 27.
Yep.
Good lord. I call out, pointing to the spot in the wall.
This is why my character on Sunday always brings slippers for everyone. Saturday, not Sunday.
And how do you? What do you try? Do you try to figure out how to open this thing? Because it's just showing you where it is.
Hachi has no idea what Utini means.
It's just to get your attention. Who the fuck says Watini?
Why are we saying Watini all the time?
Jawa.
All right.
Yeah, the only thing glowing is the eyes. What do you think I'm gonna fucking look like?
Be the sand people.
What do you mean that?
You sound like a cop.
I think I like the Jawa better.
Yeah, let's stick with the Jawa. Also, I am 1 foot 10 inches. No way I'm pulling off a sand person. But yeah, I'm gonna be trying to investigate the wall gently to not trigger it first.
Okay. Roll me an investigation.
Let's see. That's intimidation. Investigation. That is insight. Shit.
That's insight. You're not inciting the wall. You're investigating the wall.
That's a natural 20. There we go.
I incite the wall. It's a wall.
I attack the gazebo.
Is it angry?
Can I seduce the door?
The wall seems to be very defensive about its feelings.
So
Can I comfort the wall?
you easily find the mechanism for opening the hidden panel in the wall.
Is it
It-
alarmed?
Can I roll
And yes, Sachi is
perception?
asking that two-sided.
That's a good question. Are there any traps that will pretty much signal that?
On this door? No.
You know, that's
On the door, there are no alarms. On the door.
on the door.
What
There are
about
no.
the wall around it?
Off the door.
Yeah, also around the door or on the panel, there's also no alarms. There are no door alarms on the door or the mechanism.
There are
Can I roll perception to see if there's anyone behind the door?
You can't because it's a giant solid metal, giant solid stone slab.
I seduce the door.
Get the bards out of here.
We don't
Okay,
need a Sen, we don't need a Haragon Bard.
Okay, let's get. Okay, the wall and the door are fine. Make sure to watch your step. Chances are this whole place could be booby trapped for all we know. As they activate the door.
As you press the panel on the nearby column, you hear the stone slab crick and crack as it blows inward and slides to the left, revealing a long staircase heading down.
But does it slide to the right?
Okay, let's see. The spell locate object.
Sachi does not see anything wrong with the staircase.
I have a concentration of up to 10 minutes. Chances are we wasted a lot more than 10 minutes.
Yeah, the spell's already faded.
I figure. Did it seem like it was going downward or upward?
Downward.
Okay, yeah, this point.
I would like to point out that this seems very convenient.
it wouldn't be convenient if we didn't have this as they pull out the lens.
Yes, I suspect that lens was deliberately left behind.
Well,
It's too late now.
yeah, we're kind of in the middle here. Let's get going. Going down.
And like, we haven't got enough a lead.
And given how
Yes.
Right.
given how hard it was for Sachi to find that thing, I doubt it was deliberately left behind.
Right. Now let's keep going.
So, who goes down first?
Vixen will go first.
Demi,
Oh, okay.
I was going to say Colin, but
Sachi
you go.
tries to investigate to see if there might be any traps or alarms in the corridor, and fails miserably. She does not see shite.
Could I try to scan it with a perception check? See if we can spot.
And Demi would have her magical awareness up at pretty much all times.
15.
You don't see anything.
Okay, cool.
Can I roll perception with her magical awareness up?
Sure. You can try.
Can I have advantage because I have magical awareness?
You would not get advantage on this.
Nearly
22. Nat 20.
You stop the first person from walking in as you notice a tripwire hidden in the darkness.
I point that out to my friends.
I'm imagining that it's Demeter, like Vic. It's very, at this point, it's probably very clear to Demeter when she puts her hand on Vixen's shoulder that Vixen is tunnel visioning, and the moment Demeter's hand touches Vixen's shoulder, she just kind of jumps, startles, looks down and sees the tripwire that she's pointing to. Okay.
Give me a moment. I could probably defuse this. What would I need to roll to defuse this?
That would be a tools check, either Tinker Tools or Thieves Tools.
Can I use
Colton, can I borrow your Thieves Tools?
Why doesn't Colton do it?
Yeah, that is a good question.
Colton, would you like to disarm this alarm?
Necro?
I think Colton's boss is speaking to him right now.
his cat? Because my cat's speaking to me. Kana says, I bite the door.
Necro?
Necro. Is your microphone dead?
Hello, can you hear me? Hello?
There
I
we
can
go.
hear you again.
There you go.
Sorry. Fucking. Yeah, sorry. What are you saying?
That's
Would you
Colton,
like
do
to-
you disarm the alarm?
Yep. So, sleight of hand, I'm assuming?
Thieves Tool.
Pistols. Okay.
I will give the help action, so you have advantage.
$19.
You are able to disarm the alarm that's on the third step on the stairs.
Mhm.
Keeps an eye out for more. I assume we all keep our eyes out for more tripwires.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's
Colton, maybe you should go ahead of me, and all of us. I'll come up behind you.
Demi takes.
Sachi's gonna keep her eyes open and try to catch anything else that might be a trap.
Demi takes hold of Vixen's hands, just for comfort. Just to give Vixen some comfort. Yeah. So she doesn't feel alone dealing with this.
Mm-hmm. Vixen just looks at Demeter, kind of nods, like, I'm all right. I'll just feel better once we're through this.
That's why I wanted to get this done as fast as possible. Snuggles into your arm. Just, emotional support cat stuff.
Against my better judgment, I would be Actually, no. I will let the others who are better at detection do this because I don't want to waste this just yet. So let's continue down cautiously.
Yeah, Sachi's not going to be in the very front. She'll be a couple people back because although perception is one of her specialties, she's not the best at it. So she's just trying to be aware of as much as she can and spot like anything that would be like a tripwire, pressure plate, just anything that looks out of place or could be a trap or an alarm.
I'm just going to be at the very back.
Walking down the stairs slowly, you travel down maybe 30, 40 feet under the ground. Every now and then you do find some tripwires and traps and are able to disarm them. I'm not going to have you... you found the first one, so I'm not going to have you do it for every single one because they're all basically around the same type of trap.
We saw the
Fair
first
enough. Did
one.
anyone think to close the door behind us so it doesn't look suspicious from the outside?
I assumed we would. I assume that
It is... It is dark in the stairwell because there is no light other than whatever light that you guys have on you, which pretty much is probably Simon's eyes.
And probably my spine glowing through the fabric of my back. Because I am about to burst.
Mm-hmm. Don't pretty much all of us have dark vision?
Yeah.
I don't think Agamira has.
Do cantrips count? The charging thing?
Sachi can light up a little bit of tinder to give us just enough light to see where we're going.
That's what's going to reveal us.
Yeah,
Everybody...
just I don't know.
Oh, she's just
whoever can't see in the dark,
the
grab their hand.
conversation. If that was not in character, I do apologize.
As you head down the stairs, you do see a flicker of light at the bottom.
Time for extra caution.
As if there are torches burning down there or some sort of light source.
Sachi has an idea.
No.
It might be a good idea.
No.
Sachi can send the spirit form familiars to look inside that room and return with information.
They are invisible.
No.
I don't trust them.
I actually think that is
this logical.
Yeah, I think that's actually is a good plan.
Is that what you're doing?
Sachi's waiting for the consensus of the group, because so far we have one yes and one no to her idea.
I'm saying go ahead. If
Can-
they're able to be visible, then sure.
Well, considering that they're not technically on this plane of existence currently, they can observe the plane, but they're not actually on this plane currently. I haven't manifested them yet. But I do have more people saying yes than no, so she'll ask the three familiars to explore the room in front of her.
Okay. Your spirits head down there, and after about a good 5 minutes or so, they come back and you are told from them, let's see.
Coburn's probably the most reliable one.
From Atos, you get the information that there are several shiny objects in the room scattered across various points in the area. From
the overly optimistic Happy Snake.
From Loesch, you get there are several people in cages, but they don't seem injured. And from Colburn, you get there's around 30 people down there that are heavily armed, about 10 or so people in cages, and a whole bunch of items down there. The fact that the people are wearing different, several of the people are wearing different types of colors on their uniform indicates that they are probably from different coalitions, all working in tandem. It looks like there are 4 different types of people working together. It is no, we don't know I don't know for a fact what they are or who they are.
Okay, so Sachi will reveal this information to everyone else, as no one else can hear her familiars in this state.
One moment. I'll be back.
I thought the squirrel's the one that got distracted by the shinies.
Of course it is.
So there's at least 30 people we will need to take out.
With wide eyes and a huge grin. I think I was right about the coalition.
Question: how closely spaced together are all these people?
The room is about the size of for those who are in modern audience, about the size of a high school gymnasium.
I don't know what that is.
I can have Lausch poison everyone.
It's a gym from high school.
No, I'm not being involved in killing a bunch of people again.
They're not
innocent
Are
people.
These the bad guys, though?
Yeah, they're the bad guys.
The innocent people.
Yeah, we're not gonna hurt the innocent people. They're in the cages. We just don't hurt.
We're talking about the 30 armed people in one big group.
Yeah, but sounds like it sounds like you're about to release a poison bomb.
No, poison terrain. It makes the ground that you're standing on really ouchy.
And that's not going to affect the people in the cages?
Probably not.
That are probably on the floor?
I assume the cages.
It shouldn't.
What's that? How certain of that are you?
Just want to have to see the range of this.
So again, how many armed people are in the room?
Around
30.
30.
Yes.
And how many people are in the cages?
About 10.
Around 10 to 11
It's
people.
a 30-foot radius, so as long as I put the poison terrain away from the cage, we should be able to hit most of the 30 people.
Also, the room is designed in such a way that there is a large stage on one side and a large empty area on the other side.
Mm-hmm.
I think we should do the Agamada approach for this instance.
Just immediate violence.
No, that is not the Agamida approach. We don't really understand what's in this room, what the context is, who is there, if they are even capable of fighting back.
We were told 30 heavily armed people and people in cages. As we assume, as well as shiny items, which we assume is the items we're looking for. So I assume we stab the bad people with weapons, free the people in the cages, and be heroes.
It's just I have a bad feeling about this situation. And you know I'm not the kind of person to back away from a challenge.
We can do a little bit more investigation and see if we can find out any more information about the room and the people.
Can anyone, I don't know, put people to sleep?
Could I be able to make a chloroform gas bomb?
Do you have the ingredients in hand?
Or the ingredients?
Well, one, you need chloroform.
Need a bomb.
You said I had some sleeping agents in my bag. For
True, yes. You do have the sleeping agents, yes. But you would...
Yeah, I need to make it aerosolized.
Yep. That's what we're going to get to.
We don't need a plan. We need a scheme.
Okay, Glongle.
Wow, well done. That if we weren't trying to stealth now, it would just be a.
Look, Glumgold is the best teacher.
I disagree there.
Name one DuckTale villain who'd be a bad teacher.
Let's see. I don't think that will work.
So, Sachi, did any of your summons, did they see if anyone being held in those cages was if they were there any shifters in the cages? Any that looked like me?
Sachi will ask Colburn, who's probably got the best information about the possibility of a shifter captive.
Colburn stops and thinks, imagining the room inside his head, as he remembers the location of every single person when he was paying attention. Of the people in cages, there was one that was a shifter.
Considering all that Colburn has seen and all that we've experienced the last few days, would Colburn warn Sachi about whether or not to reveal this to Vixen?
Yes.
What would the warning be? Yes or no?
The warning would be... let me first finish off what I was going to say.
Yeah, take as long as you need, because Colburn's modeled after Tenchi.
There was a shifter in a cage that was attached to the ceiling above the stage. The person inside seemed more well-nourished than some of the others, but also more afraid. Almost like the people there have been forcing them to do something for them on a daily basis, under threat of death. However, they are also the one that is closest to the highest quantity of people in there. Which means it is probably not safe to rush in there to try and go towards that person. What Colburn would tell you is, if that is indeed their sibling, tell them that they might be in there, but not to rush things.
Okay. Time for Sachi professional mode.
Does that exist?
In rare occasions, yes. It's usually whenever she has to actually negotiate or speak to people for business reasons. Most of the time, she's very much too scatterbrained and unfocused, is a good way of phrasing it, I suppose. So Sachi will take a deep breath to calm herself and try to focus for a limited period of time. Vixen, I need you to listen to me for just a moment. First, do not rush in. There is someone who appears to be a shifter being held above the stage.
Vixen,
They seem to be...
Vixen clenches her jaw, widens her eyes, but she's still eyes
They seem to
fixed
be
on Sachi.
They seem to be in the best shape of all of the captives. They're well nourished, but they are also in the center of the 30 people. And they seem to be the most afraid currently. If we're going to rescue this person, we're going to need to approach this very carefully so that we don't aggravate the people around them and cause them to possibly become injured.
So, how many people were in this? Sorry.
There are about 30 people currently around the shifter.
30?
Well, no, there's not 30 around the shifter, but there's 30 people in the room, and the highest quantity of them are around the shifter.
Okay, I'll say that, not the 30 people, because I am actively focusing right now, so I don't have the scatterbrained bull going on.
Demir gently, puts pressure on your hands, Vixen, and says they're probably using your brother to perform. So that would be why they're around him and what they're using him for.
Mm-hmm.
If they did, we'd be hearing, wouldn't we?
Well,
and Sachi will nod and say that appears to be what the situation is from what Colburn has said.
Okay, I had an idea. But it's going to take a bit of time. Well, only about like 6 seconds. DM?
Yeah?
You said that with my explosion causes quite a bit of light.
Yes.
Yes? Could it be appropriate to say that I am a walking flashbang grenade?
Essentially, yes.
You could toss me in there, and I could expose into a ball of light. Chances are, I'll make a black racket, causing everyone to look at me. We can blind them, and take them by surprise.
And while they're blind, Vixen, you can rush in at your top speed to try and get to your brother.
Question is, are we willing to take this chance?
You also have to take into account that they might try to harm her brother if she rushes straight towards him.
Well, that's why we're blinding.
As a hostage.
That's why we're blinding.
Well,
We'd have to have everyone looking at Sidon to blind everyone. It's highly unlikely that we'd hit everyone all at once.
But to be fair, it would be distracting.
That is true.
They don't know. We would get a surprise round. I could grab Vixen, throw her as deep into the room as possible, then she can use her great speed to get to her brother's cage as quick as possible.
And
I can also have Lausch in big form kind of surround your brother as a protective wall for as long as Lausch's HP remains.
And I have got
vitality is probably a better phrase, because I don't know if we would actively be saying HP in character. So I'm going to say vitality.
Now, I have two things. One, I could cast aid on your brother, allowing him to stay up and take a few more hits before, being, yeah. Or I could cast Blur myself, potentially making the effect larger. Although that one's more theoretical.
Okay, but what it sounds like is although they're keeping him in that cage, and it sounds like they're forcing him to perform. Maybe, but he's in good health, you said, Sachi?
Yes, he's the most healthy of the captive individuals.
And there
but
are
he's
more...
also the most scared.
Right. I'm not going to lie and say that I don't want to run in there and rescue my brother and get him out of there. But I don't want to leave everyone else in there behind. I don't know any of those other people, but my brother might. And I don't...
Don't get us wrong. The plan wasn't to take him and run. He asked for kneecaps.
Right. Okay.
We just
So
want you to get to your brother while we're taking everyone else out to, you know, so you can secure him and then focus on the fight.
okay. So, all right, let's... Okay. I can do that. I can... Okay. And it's very clear that Vixen's like trying to be present, but also this is, again, a lot for her. Okay, so I can... I'll need a moment to prepare myself so I can be as fast as possible.
That's why I think my plan is, you wait until after me. I pick you up and I'll throw you as deep into the room as I can. You land and then move as fast as you can once you're ready.
Is that sure?
I'm strong. I should be able to get you a fair bit into the room.
So, ready to do this? Because I'm gonna be honest, my back is in pain.
Okay. Well, I think this is about as ready as I'm going to be to do this.
So, Vixen, would you rather me cast Aid and help him out with his vitality, or would you rather me use Blur?
Well, the blur spell, that makes it harder for people to attack him, right?
It does, but it has to be him that's casting it. Otherwise, I can't do shit. So I'm guessing that Blur might cause some sort of supernatural.
I have a question for Liz.
Yep.
About how far away is he in that cage?
Let me take a look.
At least from the entrance where we can stay concealed.
About 130 feet from the entrance.
So, Demeter?
Looks at you when you say my name.
I think it might be best to chuck me for maximum surprise.
Okay, I'll chuck you and then I'll chuck Vixen.
If I can get within 90 feet of him, I can teleport him directly to us, so he'll be safer.
I like that idea much better. I can certainly be a distraction and put myself in the center of all of those other people and command their attention.
It'll take a little bit of work, but I can teleport 30 feet closer to him, so I can run in, teleport 30 feet, and then teleport him to me. But I'd need someone to be alongside me to help keep him safe once I teleport him. I think Darian, Colton, or you would probably be the best bets. I don't know how fast Demeter can run.
I was like, Dorian probably be a bad choice because he's all range.
Right.
Colton's got range as well.
She just remembers that you run fast, so when you say that, it's like, right. Sorry. I'm pounding on all cylinders right now. I'm not going to have the best ideas.
By the way, get ready to toss me. I'll cast Aid on him and myself, and if... Well, I can't really do it on it. I'll do it on one of the other survivors. I'll probably be in the middle of the stage when they see me. But I'll try to be as best distraction as I can to get them to look at me.
Unfortunately, I don't know if I'd be able to teleport you out of the way quickly enough to prevent a lot of chaos around you. But I might be able to teleport you away as well.
Oh, don't worry. I'm wanting this chaos. As they give a big smile.
Hand your file in so you can, a viola, so you can use that to make a distraction sound as you're being yeeted.
Yeah. So
just to go over the plan. Demeter, you're throwing Sidon into the room first. And then Sidon, you're going to do what to get everyone's attention?
I'm going to set off my transformation. My back is aching like hell. Chances are if I cast another spell, that's going to go off immediately. Sending anyone within pretty much hurting anyone within a 30-foot radius, and blinding anyone who even dares stare at me.
Okay. And
but I will be casting Aid on your brother, myself, and another survivor.
Okay. Then, as Demeter's throwing you in, I'm going to shift so that I can be as swift as possible when Demeter tosses me in. And then I'll bolt for my brother. And I think then we'll take it from there.
So you don't want me to teleport your brother to us?
I think there's the saying that plans rarely survive contact with the enemy, and I think this is probably the best. It's probably better that we start with this and see where everything else goes.
Chances are that cage is not going to be unenchanted. Chances are they have something set up so they can't leave by any means. He's a bard, so
okay.
He would have some sort of teleportation.
Sachi's barely able to keep concentrating.
Okay. Debater?
Demeter grabs you.
Watch me.
And as you launch Sidon into the room, that is where we'll end for tonight.
Fuck! I have the spell prepared!
You just the code.
Frostbite inbound.
Because we are
yeet of kobold.
We are 10 minutes before our end time, and we are not going to be able to do an entire combat in 10 minutes.
Okay.
Not likely.
Yeah, I doubt it.
One request. First off,
remind me next week what that wisdom save is for.
one request, and first off, I'm going to be posting this here so we remember.
Yeah.
And second, can I at least roll the D100, please?
Yes.
And we'll reveal what it does next game. It's... Oh, no.
Oh, fun!
That's a new one. That's a new one, and it's gone down to the descendant. Nope, I'm not liking this. Get me out, get me out, get me out, get me out.
Isn't that one of the like the
I might be able to
corrupted
teleport
forms?
you back.
This is let's see. This is a fallen form. I'm pretty sure. Oh wait, no, never mind. It's a regular fallen form. It's the first fallen form I got. Never mind. At first I was concerned, but now I'm just like, God damn it.
Not a new one.
It could be worse. They could have taken your face off.
And with
Like a face.
and with our background,
Yes,
Heragon,
they have the face steel.
And with background, Heragon Bard giving her final things. Say goodbye, everyone.
Hi, everyone.
Bye, everyone.
Yeah.
Farewell.
Bye, everyone.